Hi everybody, hi planner friends, it's Miranda and I'm back to do another plan with me in my Sterling Ink A5. So for this next week I pulled out a whole slew of stickers. I'm going to show them all to you as I talk to you here. So I pulled out a whole bunch of them because I was thinking I want to do a rainbow theme for Pride Month. And so I sourced my entire stash to come up with hopefully some cohesive idea that's going to work. And this sheet is the inspiration. So this is a Pip Sticks sticker sheet. I have 2 of them. And this is sort of, like I said, the inspiration. So I'm thinking to use these sort of as washi. I'm thinking at the top of the spread. And if you've never seen these before, welcome to the club here. They're super cute. They're just different shades, ombre shades of rainbows. And I've had them for a very long time. Like I said, I have 1 more. So, and then I'm pairing it with pieces of this sheet from Pink Berry Paper. This was gifted to me by a friend. And so I pulled that out because it's got lots of kind of rainbow vibes. And very summery. It's getting quite hot around here. So, and then I pulled out lots of different options. This red one will work perfect for next week. It's June 8th through the 14th. So if I decide to go with this, this is like chef's kiss, should be used because it's perfect. You can see I used the first week there, the second week, and then I have the rest of the month to use. But if I don't want to use red, I pulled out a silver, I pulled out a purple, and a yellow, and I pulled out these potential date covers from Hubman and Chub Girl on this very more pastel-y theme, but again, it doesn't all have to match, but I'm just trying to go for a rainbow vibe. I pulled out these ones, these stickers, because these are all kind of rainbow vibed, and then of course I have another sheet of the Coffee Monster Co. Magical Sticker Notes, Sticky Note stickers. And then I pulled out a few leftovers from the summer, one of the summer pages from TCMC, as well as this one for the habit tracker. I pulled out this potential washi strip from Sweet Kawaii Design. It was from the $2 faux washi, actually from June, from multiple years ago. I pulled out these stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. Especially I wanted to use this little guy for like days that I have work with the little computer here. And then these ones on the rainbow theme. And then I pulled out the TCMC vinyls, and those I might use. I dropped 1 sticker here, so I'm just going to pick that up really quick. Oh, I pulled out these from Sticker Guru that no longer exists, but they are little rainbows with hearts, and they're on a pink hollow. And then I pulled out this weekend banner. This is from a Happy Planner sticker sheet. I don't use Happy Planner like journals, but I have some of the stickers. I pulled out these scripts that might be nice to add to the spread. I pulled out this section. I was thinking here, one of these 4, maybe not this one, but this one, or this one, because they are rainbow themed from the Coffee Monsters Co. to maybe cover up my calendar. And I also looked through my Paper Play Volume 2, and I found a page I might consider using some of this like cutting it out and using it somehow in the spread. Not all of it, but just this top one. So I put a little note here just so I can find it easy. So grab your beverage and hopefully you can join in on the fun. And my beverage of choice today is a homemade Gatorade. It is it is 1 lemon, the juice of 1 lemon, 1 lime, 1 cup of coconut water, 1 cup of water, tons of ice, a little bit of Celtic salt. And then you mix the Celtic salt in, like stir it up really, really well. And I put all the ice in, and then I topped it off with a little bit of a lemon sparkling water just to add a few bubbles. And because I gotta stay hydrated. Today it was over 92 degrees where I live, and I am feeling the heat. I don't like it when it gets this hot. I have to be honest. I know it will get hotter, and I'm like, no, don't do it. So anyway, so let me just jump on in. I know I'm chattering away, but I'm glad you're all here and that you're joining in on the fun. So like I said, I am planning for the week of June 8th through the 14th. Let me grab my little book here to put under. Okay, so of all the stickers that I showed you, let me go and start with, I think, the date numbers and the rainbows. That's going to be the big part of it. Okay, so I'm going to pull you guys up just a little bit, and I am still waiting on that other camera setup. Oh, and then I also pulled out, I hope you can see it here on the side, these are my Juice Up in 0.4. I have to leave them in rainbow order, otherwise I forget the order. So it is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and then I'm using this one as kind of the violet. I don't have like a deeper purple. I think this is the deepest purple I have. I have a lighter purple, but not a deeper purple, and I wanted to use kind of darker colors so they'll show up in the spread. So yeah, so I'm thinking maybe if I can keep my act together, I can try to do like kind of rainbow, you know, using the coordinating markers for each day of the week. Now, it's not going to be like a perfect rainbow because obviously you can see these are going to be lighter colors. These are bolder. I'm just going to try to play with it and see how it goes. So here we go. And I think it depends. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have to white out the number. It depends kind of which stickers I use. If I do go with this red one, I will have to white it out because they're on clear backing. If I go with obviously the silver, purple, or yellow, it'll be fine. I won't have to do any white out. So I'll have to just kind of wait a minute and see here. And of course this Tuesday one, there we go. I was pulling up the paper part there. But I hope everyone has been doing well, and yeah, hope you guys are doing okay, and hopefully it's not too hot where you live if you live here in the Northern Hemisphere. Of course, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you happen to be watching me, you've got the nice cold weather, and I am envious because, you know, I think I do way better in the cold. I mean, I don't mind the heat, but you get to a certain point, you get, yeah, right around now, 95 degrees and up. When it starts getting to 110, 120, that's it. I'm cooked, like, forget it. It is uncomfortable, and yeah, so, but what can you do, right? Life goes on. You know, it's first world problems, but it's also climate change is real, like, yeah, so, because the Bay Area never used to be this hot, and it is getting hotter out here, and it is not normal. It's not like the current, you know, not how it's supposed to be. That's all I'll say. So I'm just pulling up the Sunday here. I don't know why these stickers are, oh, there we go. Okay. And just like that, I've used up another set of my days of the week, which is great. So let me do the rainbows, the big rainbows. And I think I'm just going to do them in order now. They might be big, and that's okay. So I'm going to do this actually. First thing, I'm going to white out the calendar because that's going to give me a little bit extra space to kind of play with here, a little more wiggle room. So I'm just going to white it out because I never need this calendar here. Okay. So, and I did count these out. These are exactly 7. Of course, they're wide, but I like them and I want to use them. And I did think about putting them at the bottom. Here, I'll show you. Like, at the bottom of the spread, I could, but I feel like the rainbow should be up at the top, right? So, I'm going to try, and let's just give it a go. I'll take a little sticky off in case I want to try to move it later. And it's not going to line up. Let's go right there. Okay. Oh, it's cute. Okay, I like it. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to put them in the order they came on the sticker sheet. I don't think I'm going to fuss with them too much. because it's just all rainbows all the time. So, and then it might even look like they're blending into each other. Like, see, this one blends right into the next. So that's pretty cute. Okay, let's see if Wednesday's going to give me a little extra wiggle room. I don't want to lose all that green there, but I'm just trying to line it up. Let me grab a little of that sticky off. There we go. Okay. Ooh, pretty. It's so shiny. Just picking up on camera, it is so, so shiny. Yeah. It's going to be fun to look at look at it during the week. It's really vibrant and shiny and just, very happy. So I'm going to put this one right at the edge. I think I'm doing it right right at the 7 o'clock hour. So I really like this yellow one too. It's just so beautiful. Okay, now this kind of red-blue one here. Hopefully they're going down fairly straight. No pun intended, but it's hard to see. I'm still waiting for that camera to come in. I think it's landed in LA. It got shipped from a foreign country. I'm keeping track of it on my shop app. And I'm like, all right, finally, you've landed in America. Okay, great. Now get to my house really fast. So, and then hopefully it works well. So we'll see. Okay, so here it is. Here's the rainbows. Then I have this one little piece. I will use this for something this week. Okay, so that's great. I'm going to hold off on the numbers still. I'm going to add what I want to use to cover what I did white out the calendar. So let me pick one of those. I think it's one more page. Yeah. So I do have the one with the crown, the be proud of who you are, I think that's the one. I think this is the one to use. Be proud of who you are. So let me put this down. Now I might trim this a little bit. I could. Okay, I'm going to trim it just a little bit. So I'm not going to obviously lose any of the house. I'm just going to cut like right at the edge here of the house on both sides, because I think that'll be just enough. I'm hoping for it to go kind of, if not exactly flush at the top, I'll lower it a little bit. So again, just a little bit off, just a little edge there. Get that out of the spine. Okay, put that in my little trash pile over here and see about lining this up. Cute little sticker. Yep, that's cute. I'll be proud of who you are there. Okay, so now, actually these numbers do look cute, so I could leave them. I don't know, I could stick down the red too and just go for it. I'm pretty sure though, like I said, unless I line these up perfect. Oh, you know what? Actually, because the number is much bigger, I don't think I'll have to white it out. Yeah, because I can't see the 8 underneath it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this row of red. Maybe it's meant to be, and I'm just going to pop it on. Plus, they are red hollow. So hopefully with the actual rainbows, it's going to like pull it all together. I think it's looking really vibrant. It's looking really cute so far. Okay, so I'm just trying to actually line up too where the number is underneath. Sticker Guru came through. It's too bad they went out of business, but I'm thankful for the stickers that I do have from them. So, okay, here's the 13. And now June 14th, here we go, right there. Cool, that way I didn't have to do any whiteout as well. Okay, nice. So those are done, and now let me pull out. Okay, so I have these quotes. I have the I love the weekend. This I'll probably put at the bottom because I want the rainbows to kind of be front and center. And then I do have the Pride vinyls. Yeah, and these ones, I probably won't use this one. I'm thinking this will be too much. So I probably won't use that one from Sweet Kawaii Design. I will use this for the habit tracker. Okay, and then this sheet, I want to incorporate it, the one from Pinkberry, because it's cute and why not? So let me see what I can do. And next week is a not super busy. I have work on Monday, Tuesday, I have work on Friday, and I don't yet have plans for Saturday, Sunday. I'm still working on them. So I could do, I'm wondering about putting this one here, the little rabbit with the frog. I'm wondering about putting that in the bottom corner. Hopefully you can see me here on camera. Thinking about putting that in the bottom corner and just using these as kind of the deco for the week. Like this watermelon is just divine. It is so cute, just so cute, right? It's so pretty. Oh, that's all I can say. So let me see. I want to use this one, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull this one up, put it down here at the bottom, give it a nice, that'll look pretty there. And I think, let me see these Pride stickers. So I'm leaning towards the Pride one. These are the only ones I have. Obviously, I had 2 of this sheet, and I used the heart one and the Pride one before. So this is the leftover of the former, the other, the older sheet, and then I had 1 more. So I could put the Pride down here. I could put it somewhere in the middle of the week and just, I don't know, I'm trying to think where it might go. Maybe in the week it could go. These ones I could see using for another week, and the heart, the Pride one might be the one to use for this week in particular. So I might keep that, I'll put it right here just so I kind of keep it in mind. Okay, and since I put this down here, this is normally where I put my habit tracker, so now I'm wondering if maybe I should move the habit tracker. I don't mind if it's on a different part. And next week, let me think really quick. I have to maybe do a small box. I could do a small box here for the this week section. Maybe I could still fit the habit tracker here, kind of like I did last week. The other option is I could try to put it down here on Sunday, but I do kind of like it on my sidebar. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to keep it on the sidebar. And let me see. I don't want it too close to the little rabbit and frog, but maybe right there on the edge. Okay, that's good. And then actually what I'm going to do, where is that sticker, the Pip sticker one? Here it is. Maybe I'll use that one, that little extra piece, that leftover red to blue ombre. Maybe I'll put it right here. It kind of goes with the homes, it kind of matches there. And then I can pull out of this week. Now, I could use these, but I think the font is too small. So I'm going to look at my topography book here and see if I have a bigger this week. This one pops right out at me. Maybe I might need a bigger font though. So let me see how this one will look. I do have others, but let me see if this will stand out. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, so I'll put the this week right there. I think that's kind of cute. I hope it's picking up. I think the hollow of the stickers might be not showing up so well on camera, and if that's the case, I do apologize, but it is there. So, okay, and then I pulled out my habit tracker, my tiny icons that I use for my habit tracker. So I've got I use the sneaker for walking. And of course, you know, that's the other thing. When it gets to be this hot where I live, to be honest, I want to go walking like at midnight. You remember that country song? How's it like you don't want me singing. Actually, I'm not a bad singer, but yeah, I'd have to think of all the words. But yeah, where she goes out walking, you know, right at midnight. And so, yeah, because that's when it finally feels like, you know, after 11 p.m. it cools off a little bit, like it comes down to the 70s. And I'm like, okay, now I get a little bit of energy back, and then I want to go walking. And I live in a safe neighborhood, so I could totally do it. I might even do it after, you know, I might even go, because it's like that's when I get the motivation to want to walk. Not during the day when it's, you know, ugh, the heat. So, okay, so I've got my language studies, water, books, and walking. All right, let me see. I don't think I'm gonna fit another one there. I think I'll just leave it like that. Put these back in the little plastic envelope. Okay, and then that'll leave me enough room here to do the daily things I have to keep track of. I put a little check and then go from there. Okay, and then, okay, so I do have work on Monday and Tuesday, and actually I do need to pull out my work planner so that I can see the times. So let me check that one. Okay, so we're talking the 8th. I have work at 2:30 to 6:30 on Monday. So I've got this sheet, this one, and then the little one with the rainbows and the computer. I thought that would be cute to use, and I might do that. So I'm gonna pull out, I think this blue one, actually, I like this one. So 2:30 till 6:30, I'll just put it right here, something different. And then let's go in with the red. I'm gonna try to go in order. So this is work, (2:30 to 6:30). Okay, and then Tuesday I have work from 1:30 to 4:30. So let's use maybe I can definitely use the computer on Wednesday. That day I work from home. I'm gonna use the rainbow. You can't see it. It's the little guy going down the rainbow slide. So I'm going to use this one, and I'll just put it here, kind of coming off the edge. And that is, I'll do that in orange. So that is, let me double check one more time. It's a different work schedule. So that's 1:30 to 4:30 on the 9th. So actually I should have put it a little higher. So 1:30, I'll move it up in just a moment. 1:30 to 4:30. Yeah, I have to move that one up. Okay. Because normally I work much later, but yeah, my schedule got adjusted for Tuesday. Oops. All right, that's no problem. When I went to lift up the sticker, I pulled through the paper. But I'm gonna figure out something there. Okay, so here's the sticker. Might have to put a little, let's put a little bit of glue, because I lifted it up. That's my bad. Okay. And then actually, what I'm gonna do to encourage myself, I'm gonna do a hike after work that day. Since I finish early, I'm gonna take advantage of getting out of work early. And I'm gonna use one of the TCMC sticky note ones and put that right here. And I will do a hike, and I'm gonna write that in orange again. So I will go on a hike after work. I did that this week as well, which was really nice. Okay, and then I have work on Friday. I'm just checking the hours. Friday. Oh, and then Tuesday is my friend's birthday, so I have to write that down as well. So Friday I have work from 11 to 3. Okay, so let me write my friend's birthday. And maybe I could use one of these. Let me see if one of these pops out. No, they're all like positive quotes, but not like birthday themed. Okay. Maybe I'll use for my friend the one with the ice cream cone, yellow background and like a pink ice cream. Oh, I'm gonna have to trim this one, which is no problem. So situations like this, I cut on this side because I don't want to lose the ice cream cone. And then I put this part down first. I'll put it at the top. I'll actually be seeing that friend on the weekend. And my friend is, I don't think they're doing a big birthday this year, but it is their birthday. And yeah, so I'm just going to jot down that it's my friend's birthday that day. Keep it in orange. And actually I'm just going to write it here in orange so it stays with the theme. I do have birthday stickers, but I'll just keep it in orange. Okay. And then Wednesday's work from home day, Thursday's work from home, Friday is meetings. So that goes from 11 to 3, and there's 3 separate meetings. So I could use, they are back-to-back meetings. I'm gonna use, I think I'll use actually the computer. And maybe what I can do is use, so let's see, that would be Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's on the blue. Okay. So from 11 to 3, I'll put it, so the last meeting goes from 2 to 3 p.m., but I want to have room to write. Okay, I'm going to do the writing first and then see where I'm going to place that sticker. So 11 a.m. I have a meeting. I have a 1-hour meeting at 11. And then at 12:30 I have a meeting. And then at 2 o'clock I have another meeting, 2 to 3. Oh, and if you can hear like a whirling sound, it's my fan because it is super hot still, so hopefully it's not too obnoxious on the video. Actually, I think I'll put the work sticker, the computer sticker at the top. These are all, yeah, I'm going to be on the computer a lot that day. So, okay, so that's Friday so far. And then, like I said, I'm still waiting to hear back on the plans for Saturday and Sunday. So far it's looking pretty good. This one is still laying down wonky. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, a little bit more glue. I really did pull up a chunk of paper. It's small, it's just it lost its sticky. Okay. And now let me see that Pinkberry sheet. Okay, and I still have the Pride sheet to use, the little Pride sticker. So here, it would be really nice to use the hot air balloon. I do like hot air balloons. I've been up in one, and but I don't want to cover up the rainbow. But I want to bring something else in so this one is not like kind of lonely in the spread. So I want to be able to pull, I will use other ones from the sheet during the week. Maybe this picnic basket, maybe that would be nice to use. I'm thinking, how about on Saturday midday? And whatever plans I end up making, I can just write around it. That's kind of cute. Or I could put it in Sunday. No, actually, I like it on Saturday. It looks cute right there. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to commit. All right. And maybe this little flower I will put here on Tuesday. Oh, there's one more flower here. I'm noticing that. And this one is like, I don't know if this is, it's just like a circle with a moon and some stars. Actually, I'm gonna put this one next to the rabbit and the frog. I'm gonna put it like here. Okay. And there's that really cute ladybug. Maybe the ladybug is at that picnic on Saturday. So maybe like, ladybug's coming in. Trying to get some, this looks like the strawberry cream cheese sandwiches. So ladybug's like, yep, I need me some of that. And actually this little one, little kind of like a paper boat, I'm going to stick that down here. There's a camera, a little Polaroid, strawberries, watermelon, the really cute drink. That's adorable. That drink is adorable. And then the little dragonfly. I wonder if the dragonfly could look cute coming off of this part. Not too much with the ladybug. Up here even. That's pretty. I'll put it up there. Okay. I can still see the number. I like to see the number of the week I'm on. So I will use the rest of these during the week. And then the pride sticker, I do want to use it, because if I don't put it down, well, what if I put it just down here in the bottom corner? I think that could be pretty. Oh, wait a minute. And now I'm just remembering. I looked over and remembered. Okay, and I also have, do I want to use that sheet? Would the sticker look cute with a little bit of this splatter? You know what? Let's try it. I got nothing to lose here. Okay, so if you're not familiar, these are from Amy Tangerine. There are 3 volumes. I could show you all 3. I could do just a quick flip through. So this is volume number 2. They are just pieces of paper with tons of really cute, creative, vibrant pages, and you can cut them out, you can rip them, do whatever you want, whatever your heart desires. So that is book number 2. I'll show you the other 2. I do have all 3. Here's the first one, Paper Play, Cut, Craft, and Create. I have not used that many of them. I've used some of them, but not that many. But some of them are just gorgeous, and I'm like, whoa, I can't wait till I mean, that rainbow is really cute. But you get a little preview here. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, but just to give you kind of an idea. I got them on Amazon. I think they run like 20 bucks. Sometimes I'll have a credit, like this one with the rainbow. This one's really pretty because I like gingham. Happy Go Lucky. Yeah, but I think they're like 20 bucks on Amazon, and sometimes when I have a credit, you know, a company gifted me something, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll put it in my Amazon cart, and then once in a while I'll be like, oh yeah, is there a new Amy Tangerine book? And this is the newest one, Paper Play, the Junk Journal edition. So I purchased that one recently. Okay, so it was in volume 2, and of course I just took the sticky off. I think it's here towards the back. Let me grab a little bit of that rainbow splatter. See, this one's really pretty, but it was too big. I even thought, should I pick one out and use it for the whole spread? I'm like, wait, but I need to see the hours and everything. So, all right. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's see if I pull maybe just a little piece of it, and I'm just gonna rip it. I'm just gonna freehand rip it just a little bit. Get a little bit of that splatter. Not too far, so I can use the other page for other projects. And then I'm gonna kind of freeform cut it because this is still big. So I'm gonna not try to lose too much of the splatter. And just kind of like blob shape, like I don't want it to be you know, kind of too many straight edges or whatever. Okay, grab that little piece off. So I was thinking, okay, it's still a little big. Okay, so let me cut off some of the white part. I like this red splatter, so I'm going to leave that on. Let me see if I can just cut it a little bit smaller. Okay, so I got most of the colors, the swatch of it. Oh, see, that's pretty. That I like. Okay, and then if I put the pride sticker, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay. It's my opportunity to just reflect and be creative in my journal, and it's just for me anyway, so why not? Okay, I'm gonna put it like that in this bottom corner. And then put the pride sticker, I think, right over it. There you go. Woo! Pretty. I'll pull it up a little bit. Hopefully you can see. So I think that that's all I can do for today. Actually, let me look. Hold on, let me look. I did forget the weekend banner. I'm going to pull that up. So I do have the I love the weekend, and then I also have it here in the purple. Should I use purple? Because it actually matches the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I should be using the purple and indigo, my version of indigo. So maybe I will use the Hello Weekend right here. Hopefully I don't need to trim it because I don't want to lose any of that. Oh, I need to trim just a little bit. Okay, no problem. I'll trim just a little off each edge. And then I'm going to look really quick at those Happy Planner stickers and see if any of the quotes spring out that I can add right now. If not, what I tend to do with the stickers is the ones I want to use obviously during the week, I just put them on the page, right? So then when I turn to the page, I've got all the stickers there. I don't have to go hunting them down. And it reminds me, oh yeah, use this from this week, you know? Use it for this week. Oh, that went down. Crooked. Okay. I'm going to leave a little white space. Oh, much better. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I like it. And I like that it actually, I was originally going to use the I love the weekend, but I like that that one lined up with the purple. So it's keeping that, the rainbow theme. Okay, so this sheet, let me see. Choose joy. That's nice. Be happy, be bright, be you. Dream big. Awesome. That's pretty. Actually, I'm going to grab that awesome. I don't know why. That one really is pretty. And I'm going to put it with the rabbit. They're talking. Maybe I'll put it down here. There's a teeny tiny fish. Okay, I'm going to take it just another moment. I just want the letters because they're rainbow letters. And so, but there's a little goldfish here in this bottom corner. Teeny tiny goldfish on there, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to cover it up. So I'm going to cut this out. A little of the white is going to come off because that's okay. And let me grab that awesome and just put that right there in the corner without covering up that little tiny goldfish because he's awesome too, or she's awesome too, or they're awesome too. And then let me see what else pops out. Yay for today, weekend adventures. I got my weekend one already. Plans or dreams in the making. Nice. I like the choose joy. Maybe I'll put choose joy. I'm looking at the rest of them really quick. I like choose joy. Okay, I'm going to grab it from the top. Choose joy. And I'm going to put that right, I'm going to trim it, but I'm going to use it right at the start of Monday. Kind of the theme for the week. Choose joy, because that, you know, seems appropriate to me. All right. Just in case you can't see it, it's super tiny. Choose joy. And I'm going to put it, actually I put it right at 11 a.m. on Monday, so it's not too close to the rainbow, but still stands out. Okay, so I think that's all I can do for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining on the planning fun. And hopefully you have enjoyed my creative rainbow-themed Pride Week spread for this week, June 8th to the 14th. If you're enjoying the content, please give me a like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, Tell everybody you know. I would really appreciate it, and I'm wishing you a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.